NFC East team set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. On the visitor sideline, a look at their head coach. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. Facing off against him, the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Stopped on the run back of the 27. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send Hill right. This is Henry on 2nd. And that's all with the offense side. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow and Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so to keep it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They're now set for 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice run as an extra effort. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Chubb. They stop him just in time. He got it back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. This line puts a hole on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He's out right along the line, so no gain.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He lofts it, deep left.
precision and accuracy, some has something to do with their improv skills. To create a play when everything breaks down, you just put on a show.
Slide gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get into about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. First down, Stroud. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 30.
Here's Chubb on second down. Has the lead past the 45. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Stroud from the pistol. And by Kyle Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Shotgun now for Stroud.
at the 17.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, but maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Pass pulled in by Henry. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about 18. Offense set for first and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Outside, this is reeled in by Warren. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he's stopped.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Pushing out past the 30. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Trying to get outside with Henry. Broke through the tackle. He will stiff arm, buys him some space. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
Gain of 23 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphins.
Here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the pistol, Henry. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
Brought down at the 26.
It'll be this group's job watching the films to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can do the
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
There'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stroud throwing here on first. That side reeled in by Pitts. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
New York.
To the air, Stroud. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 1, Malik Neighbors. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Again,
6th
Stroud.
at the 47.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. So this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. He's looking underneath here for Chubb. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, and I promise you some money will follow.
Stroud now on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on down.
To go for it on 4th down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Into
line.
Henry on the inside handoff. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd and 10.
That doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 3.
They motion a receiver left. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Houston holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces it now tougher 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Tua now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. This a 54-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Walker hauls it in. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They'll come up 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. That's cut at the 4. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Stroud completes it quick and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time for decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. On 1st down. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motioning the tight end now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak. One day they started at the line. No gain.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lying down the middle with Henry. He cuts it right. That's the 35. 20. 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 64 yards.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's going to fight for it and get in. Touchdown. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Jets 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Rindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rindo on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
18 on the play. And the Jets.
Jump here on 1st down. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that takes them to 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. We'll take this in after 7. We've got a 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He breaks the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, here's Tua. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
It's a pickup with 6.
Tunnel by lower now, looking from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
The gun, tunnel by lower. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's down to almost, they're going to give him the 34. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Tua looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Wired a 1st down. They decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Hits him on the out route. And they take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance, and they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. The window to return it. Takes out a one-stop. Sweeps it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And the Dolphins got it! Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done. They take it away on the phone.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to pull away. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Stroud throwing here on 1st. That's complete to Walker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 41. Looking for a target. It isn't holding up. There it is, the drop it. The offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Play action, here's Stroud. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Stroud. Stroud's hit, the ball is out. And the Dolphins got it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
You know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver with that kind of speed, it's scary. He just made him pay.
Here's Slide, a try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins making a 24-point ball game.
Jets 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. He finds Neighbors right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Looking to throw, Stroud. Complete to Chubb. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
a gain of 7. First down, Jets.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Through the tackle. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Stroud. He's got time here. He's Marley Wilbur or something here and just chucks it away.
Thrown to the sideline.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Dolphins and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
48 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. Soft lead, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's able to get this down to the 13. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's running with it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's toolbox. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They send Hill right. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
The coverage.
Shotgun snap there. Tagovailoa.
The 3rd down pass. He's fouled on the whistle. A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Begin the drive and jump. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Set it down for him at the 38.
38-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Stroud completes it quick. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Stroud. It was there, but it couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And unfortunately, that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 out from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Going on 3rd. Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run it with King Henry. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
Holland on the tackle.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 36-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Running once more with Henry. He's inside the 10. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Jones on the stop.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Once more, here's Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point is up and good from slide. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead.
Jets 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. On target to Thornton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Jets.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jets.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go. All the while, you know you can take a lick at any time.
And this drives him back at field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Stroud. Keeps this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's looking deep once again. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Miami offense headed out there now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. A draw now. This is Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Flying down the middle, Henry. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
No springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game.
The Jets take over.
The Jets offense now set to take over. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy escapes a defender. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Nice job on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Neighbors. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Trying to throw on 1st down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
Again, Stroud. He keeps it and takes off. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
1st down, New York.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Now, that's a situation may have worked out better if he's thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Stroud's going to throw for it. Got a man in Neighbors, has it. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Dolphins and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins on their way to their 3rd win of the year. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He breaks the tackle. He made the most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry? Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. With King Henry here. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Motion man sent left. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
slow sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land